We all have stories when asked about our bachelors. I claim to have a proper PTSD of my bachelors. PTSD stands for Post Traumatic Stress Disorder, a number of triggers that quickly put you through all the bad memories and experiences that you do not wish to recall. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Huda Irshad. I'm currently working on getting my research published, which I'm also representing at the 5th Asia International Multidisciplinary Conference 2021. I am a student of MS Business Administration. Previously, having received my degree in September 2020, I was the happiest person alive. The only reason I got enrolled in BBA was the motivation of getting a PU degree. We all know how much a PU degree is worth, and of course, it looks beautiful as well. Having a pre medical background, it was purely a challenge for me to switch to business. Imagine having no idea what accounting is, and you jump in a degree completely different from your educational history. Things were very rough for me in the beginning. I had a number of people teaching me accounting. It's the only subject that scared me and almost had me believe I might just fail it. In the end, God has a plan for everything. But I would never advise anyone with no accounting basics to have more than one teacher. Please choose one teacher and then stick to those basics no matter what. Sir Jahanzeb Ali made me believe that accounting was not as scary as the world had made it in my head. To my surprise, I scored 709 out of 1000 in BBA Part 1. I secured a position. I, who thought would fail, secured third position in Punjab University. It was overwhelming. It was too good to be true. I had 78 out of 100 in accounting. It was a very happy achievement. I had finally grown to have faith in myself. I could confidently say I knew my basics well enough. Second year had four numeric subjects. I remember all my seniors claiming that year the most difficult. Fun fact, even today I admit it was the year I enjoyed most. I would gladly share this wisdom if you have even one teacher, even one, encouraging you and investing efforts in your performance. You do not need any other ingredient. Sajjan Zeb taught me advanced accounting, and we had two books to follow. It is amazing how before the exam I was well prepared to attempt questions from both the books, all thanks to my teacher's efforts. And even though financial management was taught by another teacher, Sajjan Zeb regardless guided me in FM as well. The final exam had one long question exactly identical to the one Sir had made me practice. Good luck or what? I was overjoyed. I got 741 out of 1200. I expected more, but soon realized 741 wasn't bad either. Thanks to Sir Jahanzeb for lifting my spirits when I was being ungrateful. Among students who failed terribly, passing with 741 marks was not bad at all. That year I did my internship at SCCI, Sialkot Chamber of Commerce and Industry. You can see the top position, it was an ad, and it says that I got the third position in part one. This was the gazette that was given to me in my campus. They said that the student who gets the position is provided with the gazette. So I attached a picture of it for you. An award ceremony was also held at Press Club on 18th May 2017, and it was in the newspaper as well. You can see my certificate of internship that I did from SCCI. And in a class where nobody had the time and effort to actually do the internship, it was a great experience. I got 85 out of 100, and those were the highest in the internship report and Viva. My Viva went great as well. It was very small, but a very happy achievement for me. It was April 2018. Due to some reasons, my campus informed us of new arrangements to conduct classes. Things were a little out of order earlier. I remember being the only student in many classes. Rest of the students were suddenly not very interested. The new arrangement did not work out, and we were on our own. There were still many subjects left to be covered in Part 3. Fortunately, all subjects were theoretical. except taxation management. But even in this subject, the numerical part could be left on choice. It was not compulsory to attempt it. I joined Sir Jahanzeb's academy to cover the subjects I failed to prepare well on my own. And not even once did he refuse to guide me on a subject I wasn't covering at the academy. Except him, I can only recall one senior who has always encouraged me and had faith in me. I got 670 out of 1100, and I was overjoyed that I passed. I believe part 3 was the one I enjoyed appearing in most. I remember studying newspapers online for current business affairs and completed the exam in less than 2 hours. I studied for management information systems for 1 hour and got 45 out of 100. It made me very happy. My standards were considerably low for feeling accomplished that year. In the final year, I decided to get transferred to another city campus. I studied numerical subjects there but had to come back as my mother was very ill. Me being miles away added to her stress. It was not even worth giving a second thought. I moved back home right away. 10 subjects? I thought to myself, I can do this. I had to. I had to do it. After all the ups and downs of the degree, I just had to achieve it. Completing the degree had become huge for me. I wanted to go for HR specialization, but there wasn't any option, so I had to choose marketing instead. 4 subjects, and I prepared them within a month. It was not easy because ever since I can remember, I've been the student who reaps most out of lectures. There wasn't much I could do. I got 638 out of 1000. I passed, I completed my degree, and I remember on my way back home after the last exam, I cried. I was lost. I wish nobody has to go through so much for a degree to just study. Most of you won't even be able to understand how it felt, and I'm glad you cannot understand because it's painful. For so long, you're miserably trying to achieve something. You no longer have any hobbies, no nothing. And when it's done, there's this strange emptiness. You don't even know if you're happy. Well, I am happy today for all it matters. I am very happy I graduated. Things may seem dark, like really, really dark. You lose all hope, you lack confidence and faith. But I believe nature has its own ways. Things do get better in the end, they have to. The 2 amazing humans I've mentioned that kept me going, and my family who never ever lost faith in me. I'm grateful for having them and for having Sir Jahanzeb as a guide, a teacher, and especially a fatherly figure. Pray to find such a teacher who is as selfless and a visionary as him. Having faith that you will never be ignored or turned down in a bad time from this one particular person, that is precious. You know you will always be helped, you will always be guided. Thank you for listening. Whatever happens, do not lose faith in yourself. If it's necessary, lower down your expectations a little bit from life. Allow yourself to be happy for smallest achievements. It's healthy.